Okay, welcome back to an episode of stupid menu system. Look at this. Look at how dumb this system is. I mean, it's not too hard to navigate, but it is really silly. And I don't actually care about the enemy scans because I'm going to get so many of those so frequently. There is some way you can glitch up here. There's some way you can glitch up there and, like, not bypass this cutscene, but do a glitch. There's an interesting bug you can do. Static. Data cycle, whatever. Cosmos final report from the GMFC task force, GFMC. While patrolling the Dasher system, we engaged an unknown space pirate frigate. The enemy frigate was crippled and it crashed on the planet Aether. We followed the pirates, but our ship was damaged by a storm as we entered the atmosphere. Wow, they were quick to run. I guess that's usually how a military force would work. Heavy magnetic activity during the storm disabled our comm systems. Upon landing, we spun the two units, one to sap op space and one to go check out the area. Each unit was doing fine, no problems. Until they appeared. Hey, these look like those splinter things I've been fighting, but not. They look like slightly different. I like that scene. That shows that Samus can be, like, she has she's able to blow up planets and she's able to murder millions upon millions of alien species. But she has a tender side. She understands the loss of life. And I appreciate that. That is a cute little detail. Because she is human. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. Or at least you know what I'm trying to get at. Hopefully. That's useless. Well, that box isn't useless. I'll discuss that box in a second. There's their ship. Can I, This looks like I should be able to, mess with it. All the seats are scannable. I don't think you actually need to, scan them ever. Here's the map. Maps in this game are... I don't think there is... I think this is like Prime 2, or Prime 1 rather, where there is multiple maps per area, but instead of just having, like, you know, one area that did that, the whole game does it. Plus, there's massive, like, Like, these areas are huge. That's an elevator. What's that elevator? Is that Torvis? I think... Yeah, I think that one was Torvis. No, is this is... Or is it? No, I think that's Sanctuary. I'm saying things and yous don't understand. What? There's something I could have gotten there? Oh, well. Pilot. Although their blast shields are a little less than easy to see through, but I guess that's kind of the point. Okay, well, anyway. I want to discuss this box, this yellow box. The yellow box is actually very important. Because if you look at the map, there's no way out of here. If I go back, I'll be stopped in this room with the power bomb doors that I mentioned. I can't go through that door, because it's a yellow door. I can't go through here, because it requires a green T thing. It's actually right over there. Scan it, and you can't interface with this door. That's where this comes into place. This is a missile. This missile is unique because that red door up there is actually how you progress and you go through that broken ship and all that. This missile is unique in the sense of I mentioned that you can clip over this wall. You could there's some way to ghetto jump over it or something like that. You can get over here because the trigger for the cutscene is like right here. You can get over and pick up the missile. Activate the cutscene, watch it, and then that cutscene will, or that missile will come back. Anyway, Dark Splinter. I will read this one. Darkling possessed insectoid predator. I shall read all of them from now on. The alien symbiote within this creature, or splinter, augments its strength and durability, threat level raised. So yeah, it didn't even die in one missile. The main gimmick of this game, we'll actually see quite a bit, or a little bit later, but you can kind of tell that there's like a light and dark theme going on here. Dark Splinter, Dark Trooper, Dark this, Dark that. That is what I meant by scan enemies when you first see them. Because there are enemies that will never spawn again after they first get corrupted. Oh, yeah. So you more or less just want to scan everything you can. Oh, I didn't actually. I might have to scan the next one I run into. Also, I'm going to pause and look at my tracker. And see if I can actually remember which, There you go. I got the missile launcher here. There's apparently something... Oh yeah, because this is for the randomizer, so... Oh! Oh, the stick does this! Oh, that's interesting. Here's another weird door. More wasps. Okay, yeah, I have to scan that before I activate it. So yeah, this door is actually deactivated. This game is very weird in the sense of... Wait, where the hell... Oh, no, maybe this cannon is what I have to do, and that's for something later. Scan interface to bring the cannon to activation. Okay. Oh, up there. This door... This game loves its one-ways. Metroid Prime 1 didn't really have one-ways. This game loves this. This room right here... mind you, this is only really for randomizers. You don't actually have to worry about this now. But this room right here... and this room are blocked until you get items much later. And of course, like, this room and this room are only connected by this room. So this game loves its one-ways. Also, let me double-check the map I have, just so I can, like, see, like, what the hell I have to do. Like, where, like, the locations are. So yeah, this game loves its one-ways. Hive. The fact that it claims that there's 2 more hives somewhere implies to me that those hives that were breaking on their own were actually, like, I was actually supposed to scan them before they were breaking. Can I break this with missiles? Yep. There's another hive somewhere. I would love to know where the hive is, though. Because I can't double jump, so I don't think I can go up here this way. Oh, there's a morph ball, I think. Gamma damage is, yeah, heavy impact will now shatter it. Oh, I know where it is. It's right here. Yeah, Prime 2 is much more heavily focused on exploration. Within an extent. I should be fine as long as I'm keeping track of what items I am picking up. I can always come back and grab the rest later. Oh. You're not a trooper. Target's been dead for 8 cycles. Trace amounts of unknown chemical present in target. It has an effect similar to mummification on dead biomatter. Further analysis required to determine the effects or the chemical's effect on living material. So now that I actually have the rocket launcher, can I... Nope. I was thinking maybe it was like the spider ball tracks from Prime 1 where you have to get the power up before you can scan it. Ooh. Is this the violent elevators? It is. It's the violent elevators. These things are so violent. Like, I swear, when it reaches the top, Samus should go flying through the ceiling. These are just dead creatures. I'm not going to scan every tiny, useless thing. You... Actually, you know what? You can stay on. Local save beacon is active. Yeah, you know, you can stay on. I have no problem with you staying on. The save or the warning hints. I've got no problem with those staying on. Oh. And that was the only time you ever get to scan. No. I think you get to scan them later, but. They're called like sand bats or something like that. What's these? Oh. Structures taking heavy damage. What from? Missiles? Caloric alloy. Is that bombs? Yeah, caloric alloy is bombs. Save room. Don't want it. Unable to scan object. Enemy or unknown energy field is scrambling the wave visor. Yeah, the wave or the scan visor is incredibly worthless in this game. It's really nice to have, but it's so many things are just like, oh yeah, it's being scrambled by like something farted 5 seconds ago, and now it's being scrambled. And this is when you first get to see this happen. We've not seen it happen to a living creature. We've only seen it happen to dead. And, you know, have creatures it's already happened to. We've not seen it actually happen yet. How strong is the charge beam in this one? Damn. So also right here, if it at all looks special, scan it. Alpha Splinter. Alpha male of a war pack. Gigantic predator, very swift and strong. It uses ramming attacks to defeat its foes. So it's an Alpha Splinter. Ooh, that hurt. Well, at least it was an Alpha Splinter. And now it is a Dark Alpha Splinter. An Alpha Pack with a Darkling War Pack. Gigantic Predator with symbiotic enhanced strength, speed, and armor. Yep. Bosses and enemies in this game will, you know, do this. And they are very frustrating because these are different scans. And look at how much time I had to scan the original, right? I had, what, it was like 10 seconds to scan the original? This game has a lot more skippable scans than the first game did. The first game had a couple missable ones, but like very few of them. I think it was like 4. Unknown technology. Okay. Just marking the thing. System alert. Unknown item acquired. Alien technology is bonded with armor system. Threat scan complete. No negative impact on suit performance. So that takes purple, that takes green, that takes orange. Ooh, excuse me. I should also mention, that thing does not appear in your inventory. Actually, it might. Is it in miscellaneous? Nope. So that is just a thing. Like, it's kind of weird. Ooh. Regional Energy Controller unit regulates planetary energy in this sector and is linked to a global network. Purple. Also, this game has more reading, so I'm gonna have to read a bunch. Also, Samus is very alert in these games. Do not be afraid. I am U-Mos, Sentinel of the Luminoth. Please listen and hear our words or hear of our world's peril. Long ago, a cosmic object fell to our planet, Aether, exploding with a great force. A rift was torn in time and space, and a strange power flowed over the world. Once there was one Aether, there were now two, one of light and one of shadow, each existing in its own dimension. It was the end of peace on Aether, for a new race was born that day of the Dark World. One filled with hate and terrible power. They are the Ing. The Ing are creatures of shadow and darkness, knowing nothing of peace or mercy. For decades we stood against them, yet we now lie on the verge of defeat. When Dark Aether was born, our planetary energy was divided, half for our world and half for theirs. Should one world gain control of this energy, the world will perish, or the other will perish. Before you arrived, the Ing had stolen a device from us, one that collects planetary energy. With it, they have weakened our planet to the verge of collapse. But fortune smiled upon us this day, for the energy transfer module is now bonded to you. With it, you can help us restore our world. You are our only hope, Samus. Look how tall he is. Should we fall, the Ing will look to the stars for new planets to ravage and conquer. Your species could be their next victims. The Ing have taken our energy to 3 temples on Dark Aether. Find these temples and transfer the energy from them to our world. I've updated your map systems with the location of another temple. There is knowledge there that can help you on your way. I have also updated your translator module. You can now access devices and doors coded with violet holograms. Many lands are now open to you. Prepare well for your journey. The Ing now know you possess the transfer module. They will try to recover it at all costs. Return to me once you have restored the energy to a temple. I will aid you as I can. May the light of Aether shine upon you. You can also scan U-Mos. He's a Luminoth, indigenous sentient species of Aether. Subject is U-Mos, a sentinel of the Aether or the Luminoth, guardian of his species and the sacred temple. Also, purple. You can now scan anything purple. If it's coming out of the wall just like this, and you can scan it, it's lore. If it looks like a door, it's a door. Luminoth lore translated. Origins. I'm actually gonna go in here. It is told that the Luminoth were not born of Aether, but of the stars. In the early days, we roamed the greatness of the void, bathing in the glorious light of 1,000 stars. We met a vast number of enlightened minds. The Nikrin, the Yilla, and the Chozo among them. Each of them, we found, had claimed a homeworld and formed a deep bond with it. In time, we decided to do the same. There is nothing else here, I believe. Tell the tracker that I have the purple visor. I do like that it mentions, like, the tracker tells me that I have it'll tell me where, like, the translator gates are. Because I guess you can randomize the gates. I guess you can make a green gate purple. Also, yeah, people hate it, but I don't mind the translator gate stuff. Pathway to Agon. Beyond lies the path to Agon, or path to the Agon sector lies. Lightbringer, or Light Flyer. Mechanism, Light Flyer, light generating flyer. Target mechanoid is quite durable. It can fire bursts of energy in combat. It's durable. One charge shot. I think there is something in this tunnel, but I can't get it, right? Yeah, because I think I need bombs? Yeah, I need bombs to bomb jump up there. Unless that was in the Wii version, and then I could just shake the stick to jump, but... Okay, where do I go from here? I don't remember. There was a... That was green. Yeah, because I'm over here now. I still can't go through this door, so I technically can't ever go back to that ship just yet. Oh yeah, it's over here, right? Yeah, this is the... I think. Although that doesn't look proper. Wait a second. Where are they? Was there not, There we go. Splinter Cocoon. And yeah, this is also what I meant by scan them when you can. Because they will do this. Like, this is just a thing that will happen now. Can't do anything with that. Ooh. An energy tank. What room is that? Yeah, there's the translator gate. There's the E-tank, okay. Yeah, there's a power up in this room, but what power, like, what does it require? Okay. I know what it requires. Also, yeah, that door up here is just what I need. Back here, and then... Yeah, it's up here. Apparently there's something I can backtrack for. No. I gotta remember that, the tracker does count the translator gates as items. Or, things on the map. So I might have to start telling them what they are when I see them. Also, here's a Luminoth. This one's special. J. Fami's Testament. Luminoth data pack translated, the Testament of J. Fami. It's transferred to your logbook. The army swells, beasts, and rogue machines join the ranks of the Horde. All eager to bring death to the Luminoth, the Ing sent these new additions to the industrial site to do battle with me, while they watched from safety. Cowardly mongrels. My only regret in death is that I did not live to see the day that the defeat may come soon. Or may it come soon. That is important. Do scan and read that. Missile expansion. Yeah, those specifically the Luminoth thing, the things that say testaments. The testaments are very important. Our heritage. Our search for a home took us through the cosmos. For many a great cycle we roamed, yet a place to call our own eluded us. In time we began to despair, feeling the search was in vain. We considered remaining among the stars, until the scout returned with news of a world unlike any other. When we beheld Aether for the first time, so great was her beauty that we forsook the stars, forever to live upon her surface. From that day forth, the Luminoth were of Aether, our blessed paradise. Okay. And with that, I'm going to save and quit here. Not save and quit, but I'm going to end the recording, double check audio levels, all that stuff. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.